Hey guys, I'm Tyrantt FPV. Welcome to my round 1 challenge. Let's get started. Alright, so we are going to be doing Akira's Season 3 Matty Madness. And if you're not familiar with it, it might actually make you go mad by how many Matty flips you'll be doing this week, because it is not going to be easy. To start, you're going to need a triple gate stack with a size of 28 inches per gate or less. How big you want it or how small, up to you. Doesn't matter to me. You're going to be doing 11 Matty flips within 15 seconds. And that's not even the hard part. You're going to have to maintain the top gate as a point of interest from the moment you finish your initial flip all the way until you pass the middle gate. If you lose that point of interest for a single frame, that's it. Like, you got to start all over again. I'm going to hold myself to that rule, and I'm definitely going to make sure everyone else is too, because that is what makes the challenge super difficult aside from the super fast times. So again, you're going to fly up, you're going to do your initial flip, and as soon as you stop, your camera has to be pointing at that top gate. You are going to fly backwards until you pass that initial gate, and then once you pass it, then you can start leveling out. You have to maintain constant loop motion at all times. So you should already know what constant loop motion is, but if you stop and you kind of wiggle around, readjust, or you flip too much and then you kind of make a micro correction, nope. These are going to be super smooth, perfect execution Matty flips for all 11 of them. Let me give you a couple examples of what I mean. So here's an example of losing the point of reference, or the top gate. As you can see, it's only for a few frames, but that's considered a fail. And in this example, you could see that we crossed the middle gate without maintaining that point of view. So even though we kept it for most of the Matty flip, still doesn't pass. And finally, here's an example of what a perfect Matty flip looks like that maintains the point of interest through the entirety of the Matty flip, as well as maintaining that point of interest as passing through the middle gate, as you can see. And one final note about the time requirements. You must use an external timer, and that timer will start the moment you pass the top gate of your first Matty flip and ends the moment you pass the middle gate of your last Matty flip. You must finish with a celebration flip in either direction. All right, so that about wraps it up. Hopefully you guys are excited about doing Matty flips as I am, because it's going to be fun. Finals is going to be tough, and it's going to be exhausting. So make sure to have fun, keep the grind up, and happy whooping. Tyrantt out.